Hola everyone. I am by myself today, which is a little intimidating. Having no one to like throw my ideas off of or whatever. But I'm kind of excited just to see this is me doing something that makes me uncomfortable and getting past my fears. So let's see. I wanted to talk today about being alone. I just recently went on a trip by myself. First solo trip, which I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I was inspired a long time ago to do something like this because my mom did this. She went on a solo trip to Costa Rica and she loved it. And I am someone who appreciates alone time and values my alone time. So for me, being alone is not an issue, The issue for me, or the fear for me, was being so far away from home and being a woman and it being dangerous out there. Originally, before the pandemic, I wanted to go and backpack and I wanted to start in Eastern Europe, go west, and then go down to explore a few countries within Africa. So I didn't get to do that because we got bans from everywhere. So that was kind of heartbreaking, but I was just waiting for the opportunity to arise again where I can just take the leap and go somewhere by myself. But who knows where I'm gonna be 6 months from now, a year from now. I don't know. So I was like, I have to go somewhere by myself and really experience that for the first time. So if you have any fears about that, I have to say it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. And I was kind of on a detox, no drinking, no smoking, no sex, no nothing, just me. There was even one night where I left my phone in the hotel room, which was a little risky for me because it's more of a safety thing for me to have my phone. Like, my girls have my location and whatever. So for me, it was like, I hope I don't leave my phone and then something happens and I need it. But I was like, I'm just gonna do that, cut off, social media. And I just went and had dinner and it was amazing, listening to the live music and really being present and just like eating, like mindful eating, like really enjoying every bite. I made the most of my time. I was going to the beach every day. I'm a beach bum. I'll be at the beach at 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. like it's my job during the summer. I'm a beach bum. So I would wake up, go get breakfast. I would spend all day at the beach, just listening to music, vibing by myself, reading a book, go back to the hotel, shower, and I would take myself out to dinner, and then I would just wake up and repeat it all over again. And it was really just about enjoying my time by myself, which turned out to be fantastic. I went on a banana boat, and I was, I wanted to go jet skiing by myself, but it just, apparently now you have to take like a whole test to jet ski, but it was quite the experience, and I truly recommend doing that. Like, if you have any fear about being alone or being on vacation alone, whatever fears you may have, I promise you, once you get there and you're really just in the moment, it's a great time. And I think I have to do that at least once a year now. I'm appreciative of the moments I had by myself and the epiphanies that I had, and like just truly enjoying the time that I had alone with myself. And I remember one of my Instagram friends, a girl that I went to high school with, she was posting, I guess a couple years back now, and she went to Italy and she was by herself and she was meeting friends and random people, and the people that I have on Instagram, you guys inspire me all the time to do all different kinds of things, and she was one of them. I'm pretty excited about like the confidence that this gave me, because it definitely gave me the confidence to do this more. Like, if the universe permits, I would love to do this at least once every 3 months. So, or at least once a year. The comments that I was getting while I was out there, you know, I would post on Instagram a little bit, but a lot of people were like, you're alone, what are you doing out there by yourself, why didn't you invite someone, blah blah blah. Like, I had even people that were there that I met, they were like, so you're enjoying your single time, you're gonna hook up, blah blah blah. And it really, like, it wasn't about that. I feel like everyone should experience traveling by themselves at least once, and you have to break free. If you always feel like you need someone there, or you're one of those people that can't do anything by themselves or doesn't want to do anything, I shouldn't say can't, doesn't want to do anything by themselves, even the simplest of things, going to the store or going out to eat, like, there are people that can't eat by themselves, and I love going to a restaurant and eating by myself. There's no embarrassment for me around that. I highly recommend it. I really wasn't planning on making a video about it, but I figured if I could inspire at least one person to do it, there we go. That's the whole point. I feel like today's theme is getting out of your comfort zone. So making this video alone is me stepping out of my comfort zone, and me going on that trip alone was me stepping out of my comfort zone. So I feel like I just wanted to emphasize the importance of really breaking certain patterns, doing things differently, getting out of your comfort zone, doing something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable but that you still know that you want to do. Those are all things that help you grow, because when you're comfortable, you're not growing. And sometimes it's the scariest things that you do, that those leaps of faith are the ones that take you to the next level, that take you to a different state of mind. Like, your mind expands and changes, and you realize that you're capable of doing more than you thought you could, you know. And that goes for anything, you know, in your life. There are going to be times where you have to be braver than you're used to or than you think you are, but you are brave, and we all have that within ourselves to make important decisions that will impact our lives positively. That doesn't mean that they're easy, and it doesn't mean that those decisions don't hurt. Like, they can be scary, and that can bring about fear, and you feel kind of stuck, you know. I know that when there's something I'm scared of doing, I kind of get paralyzed in a way where I just stay right here. I'm not gonna move because I'm safe in my bubble. But I find that some of the best things that have happened in my life came from the hardest decisions I've ever had to make. You'll see that as you do that, as you make these hard decisions and you see the benefits of them, it kind of increases your faith in yourself. It makes it easier for the next decision. You know, it makes it easier to make hard decisions because you know that you're going to reap the benefits afterwards. So get out of your comfort zone. Your energy gets used to your routine. And that's why they say, I forgot where I heard this from, but that's why they say that when you go on vacation, or when you get out of that routine of your everyday, or even like if you call out of work one day or you skip school, it's fun, right? It's more fun, it's more exhilarating, it's more you just have a better time, you're in a different place, you're doing something different. And it's because you shifted, you changed your energy, you took yourself out of the routine of the everyday that you normally do, and you're exploring new territory. So and that's why a lot of people who kind of live that way, the people who are so spontaneous and they don't make any plans and they just go with the flow, you see them and they're always in that energy. You know that energy that you get when you're on vacation and you're just like happy and everything smells better and tastes better and feels better, and like everything's just better when you're on vacation because you have removed yourself from the typical everyday and your routine, and you come into a new energy. And that's where that excitement comes, and you feel just that freedom. So it's important that you incorporate that into your life as much as possible. Taking a different way to work, or cooking something new without following a recipe. You know, get yourself out of the routine that you're always in and explore life in a different way and make it exciting. Make your everyday exciting. Just do things that you don't normally do at least once in a while to get that feeling of being alive. We can get trapped in these everyday routines, and especially now with a lot of people working from home, it's like you're always home. The place that was once your sanctuary has now become your office. That's the one thing I never really liked about working from home, was that home is supposed to be my place of peace. And back in the day, once in a while I'd work from home and you get distracted, you start cleaning, and then you notice like you're home all day. Like I worked all day and I was home, and now I'm home all night, and you don't leave. A lot of people forget about switching it up. Even with your partner, ask them questions that you've never asked about. Ask them, have a conversation that you've never had. Or, sometimes we don't know people as well as we think we do. Try to navigate your significant other in a different way. Even if it's in an intimate way. Like, do something you've never done before. Hang upside down and literally look at them in a different, you know what I mean? Like, switch it up and just do things differently. Switch up your room. Get out of something that you're so used to doing. Navigate it differently. Navigate your life differently. Take a shower in the dark. How many times do you do that? Try it, just do things differently. And you'll see that it stimulates your brain in a different way. It stimulates you in a different way. So don't forget to, there's not just one path. The next time you go to work, take a different way. Look around, see what you see, Even if you're usually the person that keeps to yourself, go out and start a conversation with someone that you don't know. Get out of your comfort zone. Try a food that you don't normally. Go paint something. If you don't feel artistic, try. You never know. You just never know. Even dancing. Go dance. Put on some music and dance with no one watching and with no care in the world, and you may come up with some moves you never knew you had. Getting comfortable with yourself, getting comfortable with the unknown, getting comfortable with not knowing how something's gonna work out, and just going with it. So I just wanted to chat with you a little bit and hopefully inspire somebody out there to really get out of their comfort zone and try something new, try something for themselves, maybe spend a little more time by themselves, and just stimulate parts of your brain and your body and your life that are unexplored territory. Things you wouldn't even normally think about doing sometimes will inspire you in ways you would never imagine. So I love you guys. I know normally the video cuts out before I even get a chance to wrap it up. But I hope next week I will have my girl back. And until next time, mwah.